welcome back to another Harbor Financial video. We've had a lot of questions sent to us through email and on our website about federal tax withholding information and calculating your federal tax withholdings. So today I'm just going to discuss some of the issues surrounding that. First of all, you might think that we pay our taxes on April 15th, but that's not entirely true. A little bit of what we owe is taken out of every check that we receive. So what we pay in April is actually the difference between what we've already paid and the total amount that we owe. A withholding tax is taken out of our salary or our income, any tips that we've earned, our pensions, our retirement dispersions, and even gambling winnings. So your withholding, you also need to consider, is even something taken out of your interest and dividends earned on your investments. So it's not just taken out of your wages. There's a couple of forms that go with your tax withholdings that would be important for us to look at. The first one we should look at is the W-2. So I have that here. This is what the form is going to look like. Your employer is going to give you duplicate copies of this. You should receive this by January 31st. So this is going to be a statement of all of the wages that you've earned for the year, both the withheld income and your Social Security taxes. Now, if you no longer work at the place you were employed, then you should have asked your employer with a written request 30 days before you left the job to request this W-2. If you didn't do that, it's no big deal. Just make sure you contact them requesting a W-2 for the time you were employed there. So anyway, this is the form, the W-2. That's what it's going to look like. It's going to come filled out with all this information by your employer. Now, the second form we need to look at is a W-4. Let me increase the size of this for you and zoom in. So you can see Form W-4. This is what it looks like. Okay, now the amount of tax withheld from your wages is going to depend on both your marital status and how many dependents you claimed. So you have to file this claim through the Form W-4 with your employer. If you look at line D, which is right here, I think D is for dependents. Okay, so that's where you're going to claim how many dependents. Down here, sorry about that, right in this area, number 3, is where you're going to claim whether you're single or whether you're married. Now, also on your W-4, you can claim other allowances, for instance, the child tax credit, which I'll discuss in another video in more detail. But by filling out this W-4 with your employer, you're going to adjust the withholdings of your taxes. If you find at the end of the year that you have to pay a large amount of taxes, this means that you've had too little withheld. So you should consider decreasing your dependents. On the other hand, if you're getting a really large tax refund, you've had too much withheld, so you should consider increasing your dependents. If you're not expecting a tax refund at all, you might want to consider paying more each quarter, and then you'll avoid paying so much at the end of the year. Now, this might sound complicated, so what we recommend is using an online paycheck tax withholding calculator. You can go to our website, harborfi.typepad.com/tax. And I'm putting that up on the screen for you to see. That's going to have an online calculator. It's actually through TurboTax, and that's going to calculate to determine exactly how much you should have withheld to cover what you'll owe for the year. The whole point of this is we want to avoid giving Uncle Sam a big loan. Instead, keep the money in your pockets. So I hope this video was helpful. Click subscribe to receive updates for any new videos we post, And as always, you can email us at expert@harborfinancialonline.com with any questions you have. Thank you.